Alright everybody, this is the start of the No Rust November Evapo-Rust challenge, and I have a gallon of the Evapo-Rust. So we're going to put stuff in and come back in a day and see how it looks. So it's been 24 hours, let's pull these out of the Evapo-Rust and see how they look. Try to keep this quick. It's interesting, that says Mrs. C.W. Wood. These are vice grips. In cursive there, it's tough to see, but it says Phil. I was really quite curious to see how these guys would turn out. That's beautiful. Made in the USA, Montgomery Ward. Clean this up and give it back to Dad. So really the only thing that needs a little more time is this hammerhead, because it's still got a little bit of residual oxidation on it. So we'll give it another couple of... But this guy is going to clean up really nice. Look at that, you can see the hardening line, the temper line. And then there's a wee little fastener. There we go. Alright, we're going to dry these off. Now, there's no maker's mark on it, but that'll make a nice little hammer. Oh, these are Craftsman. Forged steel. Alright, so we're going to pause the camera and I'll get my phone out and take some before and after shots. Alright, so here we are, all laid out on a nice presentation board. I made this by gluing some felt down, and I still have to trim it and put some, I want to put some molding around it to make it look nicer. But we're setting this up for the Evapo-Rust after project shots. Alright. Looking good. Looking good. Alright everybody, welcome back to the garage, Super Wrench Bench. Big shout out to my buddy Joe Shop. He sent me a package, and in it were a couple of flashlights, a multicolored pen, which my daughter just absconded with immediately, so she loves that. Thank you, Joe. An awesome hat, I'll stick in a picture of that. And at the bottom were a couple of tools, so let's see if we get these in focus. So I'm thinking these, wonder if this came out of his bucket of wrenches or if it came out of, I bet this came out of his big shop, so that's awesome. But this guy, I don't have any wrenches like this, and I think this guy's going to make a great restoration project. So let's get it in the mineral spirits and clean it up. It's froze up good, but I think we can make it work. This is the Victor, so that's a neat wrench. Alright, so we're going to clean them up. Let me put back on my rubber glove. Beautiful fall day here. Earlier this morning we went with the Cub Scouts on a bike ride, and that was very nice. Bike ride served as our pack meeting. We were outside, so that was very good. That's in here. I picked this up from watching 357 Magdad. Or maybe that's just corrosion. Maybe we'll just stick it in Evapo-Rust. Alright, so paint thinner. Whoop. And we'll use the towel it came in to give it a thorough drying. Alright. So, let me find a container to put this in. Here's our product, Evapo-Rust. Alright, so we're going to let these go overnight and hopefully we'll see a massive transformation. There we are. Alright, time to pause for station identification and on to our next project. Alright, just like that, it's been 24 hours. Let's see how things are looking. Well, I see a lot of shmoo. Oh, there's a little bit of rust still here. Some pretty heavy pitting. So we'll put that back in. Now the one I really want to see. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. And I think... No, still frozen. So we may take the very bold step of grinding these screws off and redoing it. Because I can't imagine that it's an uncommon pitch thread. Although I have been wrong before. But look at that. That just cleaned up beautifully. But this guy has a lot of potential now, and this is the only oddball wrench like this that I have, so that's pretty cool. Now the National from Brad. It's looking a lot better. Unfortunately, I also need to make a tote rod for this and my Stanley 5.5. This tote rod was, the tote holding rod was seized so badly that couldn't move it. And I ended up cutting the handle. Was that my best move? Probably not. Was it a rash decision? Probably. But, you know, in life, as with tool restoration, and, you know, you go along, you learn, you figure things out. And now, I'm going to take these guys to the wire wheel. Alright everybody, welcome back to the shop. It is No Rust November, and I'm doing a video. I put some stuff up on Instagram, but I've gotten ambitious, so I'm putting more stuff in Evapo-Rust, and we're going to go through the wire wheel today, and then you'll see the before and afters. So this is a before. This is a lovely Estwing hatchet. As you can see, it's quite rusty. Friend of the channel gave it to me, Liz, and she'd like it restored. Not sure what we're going to do about the leather handle. I'm almost thinking maybe a wrapped handle. But I need to Evapo-Rust it, so it's going in there. Oh wait, get the last few drops. Now, I'm going to pick this up. And add all that goodness in there. So this will be my small Evapo-Rust container, and this will be my large one. So, in here, this C-clamp is the third time treating it. This bastard is going to get rust-free. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Got the wrench, and I've also got this lovely countersink, which was a little rusty. So we'll keep it going. No rust November, and we'll be back after the wire wheel. We'll let this soak for a day or two as well. Alright everybody, it's been 24 hours. And I put a bunch of stuff in the Evapo-Rust, so let's see how it turns out. Let me grab paper towels. Let's see here. So this guy looks beautiful. This is a little countersink. Wow. The wrench looks pretty good. Some pitting, but we'll address that. Where's the other? There it is. Nice. Whoops. Well, this guy's looking good. So we'll have to wire wheel him and give him some sort of coating. But I like this recycled drawer. You know what? Maybe we'll just pull this guy out. What the hell? The real question is not the rust, it's this gnarly handle. So, I mean, that's a pretty amazing transformation. I'm gonna hit this on the wire wheel. All right, everybody. So everything here has been treated with Evapo-Rust, and some of it's been wired wheeled, some of it hasn't. I kind of went, ooh, I got the Evapo-Rust out, let me throw a bunch of stuff in. You know how that goes. So, first off, we've got the Plum Hatchet after. Wire wheeled it. We've got some pitting, but a little bit of grinder action, and this thing's going to be sweet, and we'll get it rehandled. Next, I've got this little Stanley hatchet that I got from Brad's workbench. It too needs some grinder action, but post Evapo-Rust, it looks beautiful. This too is going to get rehandled. Got these two little cross pins, pitted, but again, the grinder will take care of that. We'll get it profiled. Super wrench sent to me by Robert Faust. Not bad. Got a pair of Life Edge scissors we're going to resharpen and repaint. We're going to paint the handles gloss black. We're going to give it a coat of clear. We'll sharpen this up, but as you can see, the Evapo-Rust took out all the corrosion, so that's excellent. This little countersink, long C Craftsman, had a little bit of tarnish on it. Dropped it in there for fun. What a nifty little thing. Also for fun, just this little Montgomery Ward's paint scraper can opener. It was rusty, it turned out nice. That's going to probably hang right here to open cans. Here is the pipe wrench that Joe's shop sent me. It is pitted, it is rough looking, it's going to need a lot of work. A nice little challenge, we'll get that cleaned up. So I've got these metal shears, and these are amazing because you can actually see, if you look real close, the honest to God inscriptions. This one says it was owned by Mrs. C.W. Wood, and then there's a little mark after it. Beautifully cleaned up. Oh, it's funny, she did both sides. And then this is a pair of Wyss snips. And these say they were owned by Phil Wilson. There's the nuts, nothing overly amazing there. This Jurgensen clamp, this is the third damn time I've treated it. I'm hoping this is it. I'm going to wipe it down right now with denatured alcohol, and it's going to get a coat of black enamel. I'm not even going to mess with it anymore. Once it gets some black enamel, we're going to lubricate the threads and put it back into service. This S-Wing hatchet is from my friend Liz. She asked me to restore it. It's still in pretty rough shape. handle is an issue, so leave a comment what you want me to do about the handle. I'm actually thinking about doing a wrapped handle with paracord. She'll have to weigh in on that. And then the queen or king of the bunch is this lovely Victor wrench. This is post Evapo-Rust, post wire wheel. We're going to go full bore, and we're going to grind off these screw heads and take the whole damn thing apart and go from there. Hoping that these are standard threads. Anyway, that's that. So this is kind of the Super Wrench Evapo-Rust madness. Go ahead and leave a comment, a like. Head on over to Instagram and give me a like, because this will be up there too. And maybe I'll get a mention in the Instagram contest. Again, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video, and use your head for more than a hat rack.